Alrighty, so the pickings have been a little bit slim. I just want to see what, the stuff around Jita hasn't been paying very good. Here's 1.5 billion paying 75 million for 10 jumps. Well, it's going from a Mar. I'm nowhere near there. That one right there would be a nice one, but I'm nowhere near there. And the pickings are pretty slim here though. Here's Essence to Jita, 10 jumps, pays 30 million, and that's in another region. It's in Essence. Like, I could head that direction. It pays 30 million, but I don't know if it would be gone by the time I get there, although it's been there for a while. It's kind of a and is that through Udema? It is. It's $1 billion in value. All right. Head over that way. On what size is it? 74,000. All right. We're gonna head over that way. Just take the shortcut, no big deal. Right. Yeah, that'll work out really well for me. Well, I realize I forgot to do some of the images before starting the next video. We'll do twice as many in between the next ones.
Warp drive active.
All right. All right, so we got to get into Essence. How many? So this is, boy, Essence is quite a ways away. Oh, I don't even get there until I'm in the last system. Oh, this contract may very well be gone by the time I get there. I'm trying though. All right, so we're gonna see if we can get there, and then, you know, it might be easy money bringing this back up to Jita. I don't know. The numbers are fine on it, but you know, to be able to grab the item, I have to go all the way there, which I do carry a shuttle with me to go out and grab things and then fly back and then fly the ship there, but I don't know. We got 9 more jumps. I guess it's okay. So it's like I was thinking that, you know, a good ship potentially for going and. But what I used to do is I used to carry a leopard with me, but that's back when they were worth like 80 million. Now they're like just crazy because there's not been any new leopards in the game for quite a while. You know, we got the Galante days. I saw some mention of it that it's about to start. It might be starting tomorrow. So there'll be some Galante events happening. And then I think that the next one is Mimitar Liberation Day. And maybe we'll get lucky and some leopard blueprints will start dropping again for that. I don't know. What's the price for them at the moment? Yeah, 390 million is the cheapest one on the market. So, I had when they were sub 100 million, I bought like 20 of them or whatever, and then I sold those all for like 180 million each or something like that. I thought, oh, that might be around top of the market. Nope. I sold all but one of them. I have one of them. And now they're just too expensive because people will pop you just to pad their kill board, right? To show how much they've killed. So, yeah. And you definitely don't want to fly in and out of Jita with them. There's the Leopard Eradication Society, which sits at different places looking for leopards, and then they will shoot them just because. And they will be very prevalent out there if we do get more leopard blueprints. Because it'll be like, oh, there's a lot of fresh meat. Mm-hmm. So who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky in another month or so for Mimitar Liberation Day, and then we'll see. You know. How do you all feel about the skin stuff? Most people are not speculators like me, so most of you are like, hey, this gives us an enormous amount of options. So, you know. I only recommend using the Synesis. Post on my Discord. Right. Oh, yes. I saw that one. Feels like it takes eternity when you're flying this ship. So if this coming Mimitar Liberation Day there's no drops for the leopards, then you know we end up with
You, sir, rock.
Earl 949 just subscribed for 11 months. Good morning, Marcus.
Morning, Earl. We end up with having, I don't know what you want to say. Leopards will be over 500 million because they're the fastest ship in the game. So Earl, thank you so much for resubbing. 110 gold to everybody here in your honor. And then we're gonna see what Dolly thinks your Twitch avatar looks like. Don't know if it'll be anything interesting. Oh, you are a very wise Earl. Okay. Huh. It made you into kind of an owl with feathers on top and fur on the bottom. Something like that. All right, there we go. So I will put that up in Discord if you want a copy of it. Looks like you. Yeah. Beak and all. Still have 6 jumps to go to get there in time. I wonder if I should just hop into my shuttle. I think I will. I'll dock up in the next system and we'll hop into the shuttle and then go and pluck it and then fly back to the ship here. Because if it's already taken by somebody, then I'm flying out there for nothing. I think those kill the current skins market unless you're filling full set of like blaze packs. Yeah, those ones that are got a special image on them. I've had so many times people say, "Is that your face on there?" It's not. We're gonna go dock up over there.
Warp drive active.
I would like to, you know, speed fit this or whatever, especially when I'm trying to get someplace like this. But same time, kind of violates my own rules. And I don't know if I ever had a freighter killed while empty. I don't think I've had any of mine killed while empty. But we've seen plenty of times where people have had their freighters killed empty.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, there's the ones that go to charity that are in the new portal, which is good, you know. Well, what, it put me in the ship? Thought all I was doing was unpackaging it. I didn't know I was jumping into it too. All right. Well, here we go. Little shuttle.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I do have some skins for this. A little police shuttle. Look at all that red in here. Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
Prisoner transport. Yeah, single prisoner transport. It's just a shuttle. Buying skin on the hub does not give you the item. So
Warp drive active.
people are going to be able to buy the same skin multiple times. Wonder how that's going to work. You'll just have two items listed. Because there's people that are listing the same skin multiple times. You might forget you have it, and you see it up there again, and you go, wow, that looks pretty nice. They might have named it a little bit different, but it might be the exact same skin, and you go and buy it again. Yeah, are they soulbound? I wonder if they show up in your inventory or in your redeem queue? Because what if you're buying it for one of your other characters?
Warp drive active.
All sounds pretty crazy. I think there's a lot of room for error with that. It's like, did you guys notice that the drag and drop at the login screen no longer shows what you're dragging? It just shows your cursor. So at the login screen from your redeem queue, you can click on one thing and drag it up to a character. It no longer shows what you're dragging. It used to. And so yesterday I thought I had only one item clicked and I had everything. And I put everything onto a character I didn't use. Everything. On accident.
drive active.
The only thing I was able to cancel was the multi-character tokens that I had, because it wanted to know which queue to add them to, and so I was able to hit cancel. But all of the boosters, everything went on to this other character that I don't even fly. And I thought instantly, well, that's pretty shitty. I wasn't intending to do that. And so I was instantly thinking that, well, I should ask CCP to reverse it. But, you know, what are they going to do? Reverse all those boosters and everything? You know? Should have put in a support ticket immediately to reverse it. Yeah, well, so there was some Master at Arms boosters and stuff, and they went into the inventory. I was just able to contract them over and stuff. But all the other boosters that are auto apply, they went to that character that I don't even fly. And so, all right, we're gonna see if we can accept this. All right, I got it. So now we add waypoint here, and then waypoint here. And here's the item. So it's just over 1 billion. Okay. And so now I go back and get the other ship. So I was able to, with shuttle, hop into the shuttle, you know, run out here and grab this for somebody else. Save me some time? Potentially. Would have saved me time if the thing wasn't here. Then I wouldn't have to fly so far with my freighter for nothing. So I was thinking of, you know, a contract picker if you have to have a character that goes out and picks stuff up. Like I was saying, I used to use the Leopard. The Leopard with implants and everything, the right implants, if I remember right, you can get it to about 24 AU in speed, which is just pretty insane. This is flying at what I think 5 AU. Yeah, 5. And then the pacifier that I have is at 11 something, which it makes it faster. And the pacifier has some tank on it too, so you don't lose it to a smart bomb. The shuttle is definitely cheaper, unless it's the Mimitar shuttle, the Leopard. Sold your Leopard a couple months ago. 340 million. Yeah, they're 390 million now. So, yep, they just keep going up in price. I mean, they're great to get someplace fast, but you can't go into Jita or Amar with them. I've thought about just having a Leopard parking spot that's like one system out, and fly some other ship to it, and then fly it to wherever I'm going, and then back to that. I'd probably do that. And maybe I should, you know, jump outside of Jita. Certainly would save me time. Leopard that I have is currently sitting out in the boonies, though. But I used to keep it in my ship. But problem is it's just too valuable now. Can fit a luxury yacht for fast travel. This is true. I do have a luxury yacht for fast travel, and it's only $1 billion.
Warp drive.
And you know what? That might have been up at Jita right now anyway, too. The yacht got nerfed. Yes, it's still just fine. We had to make one change in it. It's still just as fast. The change made it so that they couldn't roll wormholes and get back safely. Because that's what people were doing, is they were going into a wormhole and then able to hop back through before anybody could target them and shoot them. And that was the problem. So I'm trying Vanguard? No. I am... So, I really want to enjoy Vanguard, and I don't want to basically... I don't want to experience all of the things in Vanguard before it launches Persistent, and then be bored of it when it launches. Does that make sense? So I tried it a couple of times, and I do want to play it, and so I decided that I'm waiting. It's like when I see a movie preview, and if it's on TV or it's an ad or whatever, and I look at that, or I'm watching on YouTube, and I look at it and I determine that, yes, it's a movie I'm going to want to watch. I instantly stop playing it. I don't need to see what else is going to happen in the movie. I already know I'm going to watch it. I want to be pleasantly surprised. So I probably will play Vanguard when it launches Persistent, which I think they've said in their timeline is going to be this year. And knowing CCP and a launch date for a new game, they probably will want to try and plan it for end of November or middle of November. I don't know what their actual date's going to be, but that's what I think. Is it going to tie into regular EVE Online at all? Yes, absolutely. Vanguard is. So there's going to be objectives and missions that affect in EVE from Vanguard, and vice versa, I believe. So and we'll explore all of that whenever it goes Persistent. So there's plenty of others that'll play Vanguard today on their shows, and if you want to see it, go see enough so that you know it's whether or not the game's for you, and then come back. Don't worry about what all's happening in the game. And I know CCP doesn't want the hype to be that way. And I'm a CCP business partner, but I also speak my mind as well. And so I'm waiting. I want games that are more finished. I've done enough Kickstarter games and played the hell out of them before they officially launched to know that by the time they did launch, all the wind was out of their sails. because everybody had already tried everything and stuff. And even though they all see it in little segments and it wasn't all put together like it is in the end, it didn't have the same oomph. And so, and I want Vanguard to be good. I want people to really enjoy it, and the more people there are in there, the more fun it's going to be. We definitely, there's also a crowd outside of EVE that is also interested in Vanguard. So there are some people who consider themselves never to be an EVE player, but they want to play Vanguard. And so, you know, hopefully we can get a lot of those people in too. You're the only one who has zero interest in Vanguard? They tried it before. So, okay, so Dust 514 was not a bad game. I did play it. And the reason that, in my opinion, that there was a limiting factor. So it went something like this. Sony most likely gave them some development funds for publishing it to PlayStation, and then thus making it PlayStation exclusive. And so if you didn't have a PlayStation, you couldn't play it. And the game was out while I was playing EVE, but I have always been an Xbox person. I'm no console right now, but I had always been Xbox. And it wasn't available for Xbox, and I didn't want to invest in a whole nother console just so I could play the one game. So I didn't. And even though I did play it in 2014 at FanFest, I did play it there. In fact, my poster that I got back here, there's a Dust character in there, and it was not bad. So, but I wasn't willing to buy a PlayStation for that. So anyway, it I think that was a problem. Nice home office. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm happy with it. So I think that that this game could be a lot better and than Dust ever was. And if you think about it, what was EVE in the very beginning? EVE was a game that was, you know, at its foundation is the same game that we have here, but it looked nothing like this. And EVE has had all these years of development and progress on it, and so it's been, you know, the game is quite good. Well, they can use that same concept with Legion and, you know, or Vanguard. Why did I call it Legion? Maybe that was the previous one that they were doing or something. With Vanguard. And, you know, we could have quite a good game. Phantom, not hauling anything at the moment. I'm off to pick something up. It's a bunch of gas. It's a contract haul. Getting paid to haul it. Back up to Jita. Two more jumps, pick up my cargo, and run back up to Jita.
Warp drive active.
Today's last day for the Equinox Era Pack as well. If you've been wanting to get one of those, exclamation point coupon. Promotion ends tonight. Oh my goodness, you're a little close there, buddy. Surprised we didn't bump. Do I ever think I might start doing wormhole stuff? So I have some characters sitting in wormholes for doing some wormhole stuff. I need one more character in another wormhole so that I can complete my master plan. Because when I show you the wormhole stuff, I'm probably going to burn the wormhole, meaning that all of you are going to know where it's at and want to get in there too when you see what I'm doing. So, and because I'll need to access it from HiSec, yeah, everybody will see what I'm doing. So, which will make it hard to work in there. I, in the past, have worked in shattered wormholes with an orca that is with an orca that cloaks. Yeah, I might get spies. Yes. Well, that's what's going to happen. So I haven't figured out how to completely obfuscate my location, especially if I'm going in and out of HiSec. So I got multiple characters that are ready to go. I have a wormhole orca, and the orca's not for boosting; it's for being its own platform, base camp. And it'll have a few ships in it, and we'd go primarily after gas, and it'll be able to hold a bunch of gas in it, and then, you know, it just have to, I don't know, there's a lot to it. Do I need to have a whole roller to collapse the entry?
Welcome to the Dragons.
Yeah.
Banzai81 just followed.
Banzai Bart, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, and I could roll the hole. What's the difference of buying from our link compared to NES? Well, NES is in-game, and you can only pay with Plex. Buying from us, you pay with real money. So, that's the difference. If you have Plex in game, and you can,
Mustang RVs just followed.
and you're not having to pay cash to get that Plex, that you're like making enough in game that you can, you know, fund your account and everything based off of Plex in the game, then go for it. Otherwise, it's cheaper to just buy the stuff and use your money in game for bigger and better ships. Mustang Caves, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, I'm going to pick this up. It's not a huge thing, but it's got some, it requires a freighter due to its size, and they're paying, I think, $30 million to transport it. So, and I know why. This is gas. The price is probably falling on it really quickly, and they want to get it on the market as quick as possible. So that's why they're paying for a quick transport. And we'll see what it says here on the market details. And yeah, we're gonna have to get into a different system to show the real market details. What about cash store in me? What's the difference? Well, you can use a coupon code. Save yourself a little bit. We also have some items that CCP store doesn't have. But that's our source for everything. It's all legit, so. But like we have some stuff at the bottom of our Eve category that is no longer available through CCP directly. And you support us? Yeah. So, I mean, that's store's what makes it possible for me to do these shows and everything. You know, I'm not really putting that out there saying like, oh, please put a roof over my head and buy from us. It's not that at all. I wouldn't feel good about that tactic. And do exclamation point coupon in Twitch chat. Or if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description. There's a coupon code there. Save yourself a few bucks. Depends on how much you're spending. You can save yourself just a little. If you're spending a lot, well, you save more. It's all relative. It's a percentage. Oh yes, and returning players use a referral link here. Here is my referral link in Twitch chat. It's also one in the description in YouTube. It, if you use that and you haven't done it before, then it'll give you 1 million extra skill points, and then gives me a little bonus as well. So Even if you've already created an account, you don't have to create a new account with that link. It can be applied to an existing one. Alrighty. 9 jumps. It just takes a while in a freighter. But, you know, it's all good. Let's do a Space Trucker song here. Because it's all good too. See it. Oh, because I...
Warp drive active.
There we go. This ship is named the Cosmic Eagle.
Jet big rig McKenna's got the wheel. Cosmic Eagle flies through the trade lanes wide with the hold of ore. That's a high stakes deal. Long, he tunes to the chatter of you down a scout. Warning about gankers lying in wait. Adjust his course through the Stargate. A space cowboy with a deadline to make. He's riding high in the Cosmic Eagle through the galaxy, so vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. Jed's making his run with the scout at the next gate. Space docks hum like a honky-tonk night, where capsuleers spin their tails so bold. But Jed's got his eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gank ships roam.
About to see safety in 2 jumps.
At the next gate, he dodges a fray, outwits the gankers and tells them well played. With every new jump, he's earning his pay on the starry road where space truckers pave the way.
If you're Minotaur, you can live anywhere.
At Cheetah Station,
Your race in the game is more like storyline.
New contract comes in.
There, I just got probed.
Loaded again. Now the journey
They're seeing whether or not I'm gank worthy.
under the watchful gaze of Bob. He undocks again.
So if they think I'm gank worthy,
Cosmic Eagle
they're going to be waiting at the next gate for me.
through the galaxy so vast and wide. With a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run. With a scout at the next gate.
3 Omega, they just might do it. Maybe.
Here's to the space truckers, the haulers.
We're gonna find out.
in space. May your routes be clear. May you have no fear in the endless race. Our beloved space truckers embrace.
All right, we're going to find out. I doubt that they're going to see me as tasty morsel. My cargo's only worth $1 billion. There's a bunch of red there. Nope, nobody here to kill me. All right, continuing on.
Warp drive active.
These guys are most likely all safety. They could be, there's a couple other ganker alliances as well. But they're waiting for somebody else. Yeah, don't worry about whether your question's genuine or not. I mean, Eve is so deep that even people who've been playing for a long time don't know everything, and so you are fine to ask questions. Only one freighter has a high slot. It's the Avalanche, and all the rest do not. So this one is a traditional freighter. The Avalanche is not. They only have 3 slots in the low, and that's it. So the Avalanche has other slots. It has some other unique abilities, but it can't carry as much either. And Mr. Sinister says, I am 6 years in and still clueless. See? But must be having fun because you're 6 years in. That's one thing about this game, is that, you know, you can learn something new every day.
Warp drive active.
Well, a couple weeks, probably put together an Avalanche when the price is a little bit more, a little bit better on them. And I don't want to buy at this high point right now. I'll wait for them to level out. I figure that I shouldn't have to pay more than 3.1 or 3.2 billion for one. Thought I would build one. So I'm working on researching the blueprint right now, and probably what I'm going to do is continue to research it and get it up to a certain point, then fire off a couple copies, and then continue to research it while I work on stockpiling the other components for it. It's just like I'm working on fully researching a bowhead blueprint right now, and I think, I don't know how much time I've got left on that. It's a long time, I think. Oh, it's not currently, oh, I haven't done the next level on it. And I haven't done the next level on it because it's gonna cost, so these big freighter blueprints cost around 10 billion to fully research. So that's right, I ran out of money to put it in its next phase of research. So that's the way it goes.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, regular freighters are around the 2 billion mark, and then the Avalanche, it's going to settle around 3 to 3.2 billion. Now you can make all your ships gold. Yep. New Skinner stuff. Today's the last day for the Equinox Era Pack, and it has Seraphim Gold, 3 of them in it. So if you haven't picked up one of those Equinox packs and you're into making the skins, then there you go.
Warp drive active.
Only 3 jumps left. So, if Galante Day is the next one to start, I saw some indication that it's starting tomorrow. I wonder what kind of events there's going to be in game for that. They've done like the Luminaire races before. I wonder what else is going to be. So, while we're doing this...
Welcome to the Dragons.
Markwiz04 just followed.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You guys remember Dischetti yesterday? Did an image for him. Let's see if I can pull it up. Here's his image. Okay, stop. That was the original image, and then told AI to animate it. Actually told it to make it dance. It didn't do it. Just did this. It kind of dances a little bit. Not really. And then there was the Furby Scalper one, which is not creepy at all. And then, do you guys remember the Adam, the one that you guys did where you guys made me like look like Adam Lambert? You made me Adam Markee Glambert or whatever. And I asked it to do something with this one too. And I think I wanted it to make me look like I was singing. And but it didn't. It decided that it was gonna do a pan around me, like looking this way or whatnot. You know, I don't really have hair like that or nothing, but that's that's what it decided to do. There's a ways to go yet for video stuff, but you know. Huh. I have one for Bacon, our holy Bacon guy here in chat, that should be ready today. Next show I'll be able to show it. I'm trying to make the bacon sizzle on his armor. We'll see if I can be successful doing that. The AI video stuff still really in its infancy. All right, next jump, Jita.
Active.
Oh, he tried to bump me. Oh, that's Chris. Hey, Chris, in your golden Macarial. Mm-hmm. It's all in fun. I'm not about to get ganked. What, I can't look at? What? I can't do a look at. Why is that? Probably warping, yeah. I mean, I hadn't started my warp yet, but it was trying to, so I'll chalk it up to warping. I don't think that's a change that they would have put in. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of tornadoes here. Look at all them tornadoes. Z-Kill Recruiter? What? All these tornadoes out here called Z-Kill Recruiter. All right. How about that?
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, they're waiting for somebody over there. Fireworks fit, no doubt? Oh yeah, I'm sure they're just fireworks. Yep, I'm sure. Because fireworks stats show up on Z-Kill. Oh boy. All right, we have a giveaway today. Getting on the giveaways, exclamation point giveaway. All right, and I'm using an Instadoc. Me inside the station.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
All right, made it. Let's make sure I deliver this. You know, one of the days I arrived here and I was like ending the show and everything, and I forgot to pull it out of my cargo and deliver it, and then that evening, I thought to myself, did I actually deliver that package? And I logged in and nope. So I was able to deliver it still. All right, there we go. We got the money. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, you have to wait for the next episode.